Believe it or not, despite the United States being a melting pot of cultures, some states are predominantly white, with a staggering 90% or more of the population identifying as such. It's a surprising fact that challenges our perception of the country as a rainbow of ethnicities. Racial diversity, or the variety of different races within a community, is significant in shaping the social, economic, and cultural fabric of the nation. It fosters a rich blend of ideas, traditions, and perspectives that define the American ethos. Yet in certain pockets of the country, this diversity seems to take a back seat with a predominantly white population. These states, while part of the diverse United States, present a different picture, one that's more homogeneous than diverse. Intrigued? Stay with us as we count down the top 10 whitest states in the U.S. Starting off our countdown at number 10 is South Dakota. This Midwestern state, known for its diverse landscapes of rolling prairies, pine forests, and stunning badlands, is home to a population that's predominantly white. In fact, South Dakota has a white population which accounts for around 82% of its total residents, an interesting blend of rural charm and cultural diversity. South Dakota takes the 10th spot, but let's see who's next. At number 9, we have the state of Wyoming. Known for its wide open spaces and cowboy culture, Wyoming's racial profile is predominantly white. Around 85% of its residents identify as white, non-Hispanic, or Latino. This is a significant majority, reflecting a demographic pattern that extends across much of the rural Mountain West. Yet, Wyoming's cultural tapestry is richer than these figures might suggest, with a vibrant mix of traditions and histories. Moving on from the cowboy state, let's see who ranks at number 8. Coming in at number 8 is North Dakota. This northern state is known for its chilly winters and wide open spaces. When it comes to racial composition, North Dakota is predominantly white, with the white population making up a significant portion of the state's demographics. This can be attributed to the state's history and the predominantly European immigrants who settled here. So, with its extensive white population, North Dakota holds the 8th spot. But what state is next? At number 7, we find ourselves in the state of Iowa. In this agriculturally rich heartland, the white population makes up a substantial part of the demographic pie. With fields of corn stretching as far as the eye can see, Iowa is home to a predominantly white population, accounting for a significant majority. The state's rural charm and tight-knit communities contribute to its demographic makeup. Now that we've explored Iowa, which state will we discover at number 6? Halfway through our countdown at number 6, we arrive at New Hampshire. Known for its beautiful mountains and charming small towns, New Hampshire also has a notably homogeneous population. The white population represents a significant majority, making up roughly 90% of the state's total. This racial composition reflects a long-standing pattern in New Hampshire's demographics. However, it's worth noting that the state's diversity has been slowly increasing over the years. New Hampshire takes the 6th spot, but who will we encounter at number 5? Breaking into the top 5, we have the beautiful state of Vermont. Known for its stunning landscapes and artisanal cheeses, Vermont also stands out for its demographic makeup. The Green Mountain State, as it's affectionately known, is predominantly white, with this group accounting for a significant majority of its population. Nestled in the northeastern region of the United States, Vermont's rich cultural heritage is primarily of European extraction. Vermont makes the top 5, but what states are in the top 4? At number 4, we have the northeasternmost state, Maine. Known for its rocky coastline and delicious lobsters, Maine's population is predominantly white. While the state is home to a diverse range of wildlife, the same cannot be said about its human residents. With a population that is over 94% white, it's clear that Maine lacks the racial diversity seen in other parts of the country. From the lobster state to our top 3, which state will we visit next? Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is Idaho. Known for its beautiful landscapes, Idaho is home to a predominantly white population. With a population of approximately 1.8 million people, over 90% identify as white. Idaho's racial composition reflects a mix of European ancestries, predominantly English, German, and Irish. This demographic trend has been consistent over the years, with Idaho maintaining its position as one of the whitest states in the U.S. Idaho clinches the 3rd spot, but who will take the silver and gold? Coming in 2nd place is West Virginia. A state known for its magnificent mountains and coal mining heritage, it also stands out demographically. West Virginia boasts a population where approximately 93% identify as white. This makes it one of the least racially diverse states in the nation. While this might not be a surprise given the state's rural character, it's an interesting fact nonetheless. West Virginia takes the silver, but which state is the whitest of them all? And finally, the whitest state in the US is Montana. With its vast landscapes and sparse population, Montana's racial composition is predominantly white. Over 90% of the state's population identifies as white, making it the state with the highest proportion of white residents. This demographic makeup reflects a history of European settlement and migration patterns over the centuries. So there you have it. Montana tops our countdown as the whitest state in the US. That was quite a journey through the whitest states in the US. We began with a surprising fact about racial diversity in the country, setting the stage for our countdown. We then embarked on a riveting voyage from South Dakota, ranking 10th, through Wyoming, North Dakota, Iowa, New Hampshire, and Vermont, each with its unique characteristics and demographic makeup. We continued our exploration with Maine, Idaho, and West Virginia, revealing the fascinating blend of culture, history, and demographics that make up these states. Finally, we arrived at Montana, the state with the highest percentage of white population. But remember, these figures are not static. They are in constant flux, shaped by numerous factors, from migration patterns to birth rates. The beauty of the United States lies in its diversity, and while these are the whitest states today, the picture may very well change in the future. This concludes our countdown of the top 10 whitest states in the US. Remember, diversity is what makes our world interesting. Until next time, stay curious.